everybody, Dr. Janine Krause here, wanting to talk a little bit about why are you so tired. So we've got some foundational things to think about when you're thinking about your fatigue, and then we've got some things to investigate when you want to think about fatigue. Now the first thing is hydration. Are you drinking at least half your body weight in water consistently every single day? Make note, it's important. Now, air, breathing. Are you getting outside to breathe? But most importantly, are you taking good deep breaths where you inhale 5-count inhale and exhale a 7-count exhale? These are important things to think about. And they tie into how well you manage stress, because the more that you're tightened down like this, you're contracted and you're not breathing well, the more you are going to send messages to your body that you have something that is about to attack you. So you're going to be running marathons in your body all day long. Your body's going to get just so tired because it thinks that you've ran miles and miles and miles. If you've ever ran a marathon before, you know how tiring it is. So can you imagine doing that every single day? Of course you're tired. So thinking about breathing properly, we're going to talk about stress management in a second. Vitamin D, are you getting outside in the sun? Are you getting sunlight? It's important, even if you have genetic mutations that you know of that you don't absorb sunlight. Okay, fine. Still, there's a connection with nature that we need that helps us to give us some energy. Just think about it. When it's sunnier out, do you have more energy than when it's raining out? Of course. So keep that one in mind. Next one, sleep. Are you sleeping at least 8 hours a night? You have to be doing that to help get your energy back. Your body needs that time for recovery. Next thing, movement. A body in motion stays in motion. You've heard that before from commercials. It's true. The more you move, the more muscle mass that you have, the more that you are going to have mitochondria, those little factories in your cells, to make energy. And you can have multiple mitochondria per cell. And so the more muscle mass you have, the more you have mitochondria in these suckers. So think about that. Now next, food. Eating closest to nature is key, but also making sure that you're getting enough protein, fat, and carbs. If you don't get enough of these things in, you are going to be tired because you need fat, protein, and carbs to get into your cells to get the Krebs cycle, that energy cycle that makes your ATP, your energy. You need it to get things going. So you can take all the supplements you want, but if you're not doing these foundational things here, you're not going to have energy. Last but not least, stress management. You need to be getting out and having fun, taking time for yourself. Even if it's 5 minutes a day to do something fun, that's going to help you to work on your energy. Why? Because the moments we take to take time for ourselves, we're telling our body that nothing is going to threaten us. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be contracted about. And guess what? There's no reason to run a marathon every single day. So, stress management, absolutely key. Now, if you went through all of these and you're sure you've checked all of these boxes to the T, then it's time to investigate. What else could be wrong? Now, B vitamins and deficiencies in B vitamins, huge. It is a problem. We have nutrient void soil. So some of our foods, even though we're eating closest to nature, we might not get all the nutrients that we need. And I understand that. So what you need to do is you need to take a look at your micronutrients. And there is a company called SpectraCell that can help you to do that. SpectraCell. There you go. Check those guys out. You can get a micronutrient test to figure out if you're deficient in vitamins B1, B2, B3, B6, B12, or folate. That way you can know, are some of these guys affecting your energy making capabilities? In particular, B1, B2, and B3 work in the Krebs cycle, that cycle that goes around and around to make you ATP, your energy. You need those suckers because you can take any supplement you want and try to put fuel on that cycle, but you're not going to get any energy made because you don't have these guys. Something to think about. Another biggie is, do you have the minerals that are necessary for making energy, but also detoxing the body? These are biggies. So magnesium, lots of factors with magnesium in the body in making energy. Also in the breakdown of fats and carbs as well. Selenium, this guy is great for working on your thyroid metabolism, but it also has a lot to play in making energy for you and detoxifying you as well. Chromium, blood sugar balance. Zinc, immunity. You need these minerals to help keep you healthy. So check those out. You can also use the SpectraCell micronutrients testing to find those guys out. Detox. We need glutathione, the body's natural janitor, to help us to clear out the toxic materials that we get exposed to during the day, but also from byproducts of just making energy, because we do have byproducts when we take in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. Now, CoQ10, vitamin C and E, these guys are all helping us to detoxify. They are antioxidants. They help us on a daily basis. So does alpha lipoic acid. So these guys are big deals. You want to know if you're deficient in those. Once again, micronutrient testing to find out about that. The next thing that you want to check is for infections. Because if you've done all these and you're like, check, 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 you want to go here. Do you have any viruses, bacteria, parasites within your body, within your gut? Finding that out is absolutely huge. Same thing with molds and yeast, because a lot of folks have mold issues and yeast issues they don't know about it, because it's kind of one of the undervalued or underlooked areas in terms of medicine as to connections to chronic fatigue. So something to think about. Lyme disease is one of these things. Reactivated mono is virus. We have herpes viruses, so herpes virus 6. We have something called cytomegalovirus. These are all things that can be connected to why your body is not getting you the energy that you want and why you're feeling tired. So things to think about in terms of investigating your fatigue. Looking at all of these guys, SpectraCell, great way to check things out. By the way, I am not getting any financial compensation from the SpectraCell company. I do use the test in my office, but I am not being paid by them. I think it's a great test and a really great way for you to be able to figure out what is going on that you have going in your body and you're not making energy. So look for infections. This can be done via blood. Your doctor can do this for you. There is My MediLab online that can also check for certain things that you might be interested in. Functional medicine docs, a naturopathic doctor like myself can also help you in this case. And then the foundational, that's on you. There are a lot of these factors that when it gets down to the nitty gritty with energy making processes, when someone's chronically fatigued, I gotta go back to these, because sometimes it's the simple stuff that we overlook and we try to jump to the really complicated. So things to think about if you are having some fatigue issues, you're chronically fatigued, or you're just freaking tired and trying to figure out what the heck is going on. I'm Dr. Janine Krause. Thanks for watching.